In what appears as a change of tune by government, a section of Kenya Kwanza Leaders have today stated that the government does not plan to defy orders given by the Court of Appeal that halted the contributions to the controversial housing levy, adding that President William Ruto administration will respect the court's decision. Led by Transport Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen, the leaders have said that instead of going against the courts, the government is now focused on ensuring that the housing bill is passed into law in the coming weeks so that the government can have the mandate to resume housing levy collections. KTN's political affairs reporter David Muthoka has that story.
A day after the Court of Appeal directed the government to stop collecting housing levy from formerly employed Kenyans, President William Ruto has been under pressure from a section of Kenya Kwanza Leaders to disregard the court's directive and continue collecting the disputed levy that primarily funds his pet housing program.
You have to satisfy the Board of Examiners.
On Saturday, another section of Kenya Kwanza Leaders, comprising allies of the head of state, however, poured cold water on the possibility that the president could go against the Court of Appeal and continue with the housing levy deductions, saying that the government would respect the decision reached at by the Court of Appeal on Friday.
Ukiona Rais amesema housing will continue, it's because we agree with the decision of the High Court, of the Superior Court, that we need to amend a few things, which we must do in the next 1 month. Now, housing agenda will go forward.
According to the political leaders, instead of turning a deaf ear to the courts, the government is now hell-bent on ensuring that the housing bill, which if passed will give the government the mandate to resume housing levy collections, sails through both houses of parliament in the shortest time possible.
We are going back bungeni. Tunapitisha hiyo bill ya affordable housing na wameze wembe. Wapende wasipende. Affordable housing inaendelea.
Agenda ya kwanza, bunge ikifunguliwa, tunaenda kupitisha sheria ndio watoto wetu waweze kupata kazi na waweze hii program ya rais iziweze kuangushwa na judiciary.
Wakati wanarudi tarehe 12 kule bungeni, within 1 week watamaliza hiyo sheria affordable housing. We comply with it, what the court wants. Watume katika Senate na sisi katika chini ya mwezi moja tutamalizana na hiyo sheria, vijana warudi kazi na tujenge nchi yetu.
The leaders nonetheless pleaded with the courts to stop being used by government rivals to derail key government projects.
Hii housing levy is a tax. Tuko na railway levy, tuko na IDF, tuko na roads maintenance levy. Kwani hii housing levy inanuka kuliko zile levy zingine?
So hata kama walishasimamisha, hiyo tu ni kwa sababu wako kazini. Lakini sisi hatujasimama, tunaendelea na kazi, kesi baadaye. Kama watakuja kutufunga kwa sababu tuliandika vijana kazi, shauri yao.
I am glad the Chief Justice had conversation with the President Juicy, and that conversation should continue, because a nation that speaks, that sits together on the table, can easily agree on the direction they are going to take.
The leaders spoke at Moi Girls Kapsowar, where they laid the first brick for a new modern library, as well as presided over the handover of a new bus to the school. David Muthoka, KTN News.
DAPK party leader Eugene